Okay, so what we have here is a problem with my Alice Chalmers forklift. It has a Red Seal Continental F163 4-cylinder flathead engine, and it runs on LP gas. The problem that I've had is that I thought I had a warped head, and I thought I had a bad water pump, so I rebuilt all that stuff. And turns out that when I attempt to start, the coolant fills with air, or at least what I thought was air. And so I thought I had a leaky head gasket. Turns out it's not a bad water pump. It's not a leaky head gasket. The problem is that this Sentry evaporator, which takes liquid LP gas, evaporates it into a gas and then feeds it to the carburetor along with some pressure regulation. It probably has a cracked water jacket. When you take liquid gas and evaporate it, essentially what happens is it's a cooling process, and so you need to have coolant running through this so it doesn't freeze. And apparently the water jacket has cracked. So what I'm going to do is a simple test. I'm going to feed compressed air into the inlet. So this would be the liquid LP gas inlet. It gets evaporated, and this is the outlet, which I'm going to put my thumb over. So theoretically, we should not see any air come through this system. Generally, the inlet pressure is about 320 psi of liquid gas. So I've got the compressor at 100 psi, which is not going to hurt this device at all. But what you will see is we also have a water inlet and outlet. Doesn't matter which way it goes, but we shouldn't see any communication of the air to the water system. So if there is any communication, we'll see bubbles. And so I'll show you right now what happens. I'm going to cover this and put my finger over that and then just start. And you can see right away, I mean, just a little bit of pressure. Both the, I don't even... So right now I don't have the solenoid pushed in here where it will allow gas through. If I do that, even then we see air coming out of this, but we also see air coming out of the water inlet and outlet. So basically, we most likely have a cracked housing. I'm going to take it apart and see if it's just a gasket issue, but I called Sentry, got the number off the internet, and they said it's most likely a cracked housing and it's not rebuildable and I have to buy a new one. He says it's a really high quality unit. Typically these things are $80, but this unit is special for me, $230. At any rate, that's the issue. Finally, after trying to diagnose this problem, thinking that it was a blown head gasket, etc., this is what it turns out to be.